Ranch Casserole is the king of all casseroles.
It's cheesy, gooey, and oh, so good.
So welcome back to How to Feed a Loon. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My ooey gooey loon.
Yes, sometimes after a long day.
Yeah.
I'm ooey and gooey.
A little bit cheesy. So we're so excited. We're super excited because we are making, I think this is the official state casserole of Texas.
The state food of Texas.
The state food of
that
Texas.
Corn dog.
Yes, that's right. So if you're from the South, you know about this dish. If you're not from the South, and even if you are,
Right.
you don't know this dish.
And South, you mean Texas.
Well, you're going to love
For
this. You're
this
going to make
dish.
this.
Right.
Right. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to turn on we've got a nice sized skillet here, and I've got 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter that we're going to melt over medium heat. Now, while this is melting, let's just review the 67 bowls of items I have here.
This is some serious mise en place.
Now,
That's crazy. Well, when Chris first made, real quick, when Chris first made this casserole, we lived in the village in a very small apartment, and we literally didn't have enough room on our counter, our counter space for this mise en place.
Yes, I had to put it on the bed. But anyway, here's the good thing about this. It all can be done in advance. I'll tell you this, it's the only sort of thing about this casserole is that it does require some prep work.
Yeah.
But just do it in advance.
Totally. And then the second thing about this casserole is the chicken. You know what? You can make it easy on yourself. Go to the store, get yourself 2 rotisserie chickens, take off the skin, and shred it just like this.
So good.
Or you can roast it yourself.
You can roast it yourself. Yeah. But make it easy on yourself.
Yeah, totally.
All right, this is about melted. Okay,
That's great.
so we're going to review all of this in just a moment. But what I've got first is I've got 1 cup of chopped onion.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like the southwestern mirepoix.
It is. It is. That's a good point.
Southern mirepoix.
Southern mirepoix. This is a 1 bell pepper that's been seeded and chopped, and then the same thing with a red bell pepper. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of our Texan flavor, and this is a jalapeno pepper that I seeded. I took the seeds out, so it's not going to be super spicy, and chopped it. Okay, so now we're just going to cook these until they get nice and soft. Oh, yay!
It smells a little southwestern in here.
No, it smells like a fiesta. All right, so now you can see this has been going for about 6 to 8 minutes until these are just starting to get nice and soft.
Yeah.
Now we're going to just keep on adding to this. It's just the layers of flavor are ridiculous. This is 3 cloves of minced fresh garlic.
Yes.
And now we're going to season things up, baby.
Oh, I love it.
This is 3 of my favorite seasonings. We got a tablespoon of good quality chili powder, a tablespoon of ground cumin, and a teaspoon of smoked paprika.
Wow.
You think it smells good now? Just wait.
Amazing.
I know. Now, and then we're going to add a little salt. We've got 1.5 teaspoons of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Oh, already smell that smell?
Totally.
Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh. So you may be wondering, what does King Ranch Casserole, what's the history on that? Well, we've done a lot of research and no one really knows because there's a huge
ranch, it's called King Ranch.
Down in South Texas.
But it's
a cattle ranch.
Yeah, right. Has nothing to do with our feathered friend here, the chicken.
I know, and they're like, it's not us. I don't know where. So, but anyway, I'll tell you, if you go anywhere from here to the Alamo, you're going to find this casserole.
Yes,
it's at potluck dinners, at church dinners. It's so awesome.
It's so good.
So now you're just going to cook this until it's sort of aromatic. Doesn't that just...
You know what? Put that in an omelet and I'll be happy.
Exactly. I know. All right, now we're going to thicken things up a little bit, and we're going to add a 1/4 cup of flour. And we just need to cook this until that raw flour taste cooks out.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That took about 2 minutes. And now, Loon, if you could help me, we've got 3 1/4 cup of good old quality chicken stock. And get your whisk handy. Hopefully you have a Loon handy too. And then just pour that in, and we're going to. And what does a roux do?
It thickens.
It thickens.
Just scream that in your
Thank you. Yeah, I'll never hear out of that ear again. Okay, so now this is beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So what's going to happen, like Wesley screamed, it's going to thicken. So we want to bring this to a boil, and then it will naturally thicken. Okay, see how this is, this came to boil, and now it's gotten nice and
thick.
This is a lot of times when people do this, they use canned, condensed soup. That's okay. It's still going to be delicious. Believe me, I've done it many times. But making it from scratch like this is it's unbeatable. Okay, so now we're going to add, these are green chilies. You can find these in the Mexican Hispanic section.
Those are great.
Most well-stocked. Supermarkets, this is 7 ounces, so it's a lot of times they come in those small cans. It's 2 of those cans.
And those are key to your quesadillas.
They are key to my quesadilla. You got to make those quesadillas. Now this is a Texas staple. I grew up on this. This is a Ro-Tel.
Yes, here, take a look, y'all. That is some Ro-Tel.
So if you, Ro-Tel is it's just I don't know, they have a magic touch. It's just tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, and green chilies. But somehow or another, it's really amazing. If you can't find Ro-Tel, we have a link for it in the description and in the blog post. But you can also find, there are other brands that make something similar. It's just tomatoes and chilies. I grew up on it. Kids, you melt Velveeta cheese, processed cheese with it.
And Ro-Tel, get yourself some corn chips.
I'm telling you, it's the best queso.
If you look in our fridge, you will find some Velveeta in there.
I know, it's ridiculous. Like I said, it was like a staple for me when I was growing up. It still is. Okay, and then I just put in a cup and a half of just good old sour cream.
Here, now we're getting to the gooey part.
I know. This is unbelievable.
That's gorgeous.
Okay, so now.
Are we ready?
We are ready to bring over the chicken.
All right, I'm going to slowly just
Doesn't that look amazing?
Kind of dump that in there as you stir it around.
Oh, this is quintessential casserole.
Yeah.
You know, it's meant to be, like we said, ooey and gooey. And now you want to go ahead and dump that cilantro in there?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Just go ahead, drop it in.
All right. Well, you know me. I like to spread the love.
I know you do. Okay, now I'm going to continue doing this until it's fully incorporated. And then we're going to cook up some tortillas.
Oh, yes, those tortillas.
So we start off with about 15 to 18 yellow corn tortillas.
Heat about a tablespoon of oil in a nonstick skillet over medium heat.
Carefully add 1 tortilla to the hot oil.
After a few seconds, use a spatula and carefully flip it over.
Then, after a few more seconds, gently remove it from the pan.
And place it on paper towels.
Continue with the remaining tortillas. Oh, look at these tortillas.
Those look great.
So you may be wondering, do I really need to do that? No, you don't really need to do that. But what it does...
Chris Longwell does.
Well, and you'll want to do it too, because I'm telling you what that does is that's the way that you really prepare authentic enchiladas. You give it just that, you want to soften them, and just that oil makes them pliable and delicious.
Yep.
But you don't have to do that. You could nuke them to kind of get them warm. Another kind of a cheat, kind of a hack that you could do is just use crumbled tortilla chips. Just get some yellow corn tortilla chips and do that in place of the tortillas.
I don't know. Maybe I might like that.
I'm not going to lie. It is good. So I've got 18 tortillas here. We're making ourselves a Southwest lasagna. So I'm going to save 4 of these behind, and I'll show you why in just a moment.
Perfect.
And now, if you want to get started on layering.
Yes, this is when you can get the kids involved.
Yeah,
or your Loon.
That's right. Or the Loon, which is sort of the same.
So you can do this in like a 9x13 baking dish, but we're going to use our 12-inch cast iron.
So, and while you remember you need to just
that's
spray.
right. Thank you.
And while he's prepping the pan, I'm going to show you a little trick here. And we'll show. I've got my little pizza cutter out here, and I've cut. 4 of these. I'm going to cut into quarters, and you'll see why in just a moment.
Yeah. So now we start the layering. So I'm going to start with 4 tortillas on the bottom of my pan, and you'll see what Chris is talking about.
So we want to make sure we have full coverage, folks.
Yes.
We don't want any place to not have some tortilla. So you see, isn't that cool?
That is genius.
Good. Please. Okay. All right.
All right. Now we want to put a half of our chicken mixture on top of this wonderful gooey chicken mince. Okay, now we're going to take a third of this cheese. So we like it cheesy.
We do like cheese, so we should say that's 4 cups of shredded cheese that we've got.
That is a lot
whatever
of cheese.
you like. I told you, it's cheesy, just like you. You could do cheddar, you could do Monterey Jack, or what we're doing, which is a combination of both.
Yes, this is amazing. All right, so now we're going to go on to our next layer.
We're going to repeat. Okay.
Yes.
Now, as you can see, we've added another layer of tortillas on top. So what we want to do is make this like top really, really just chewy and crunchy and delicious. Okay, so now we're going to top it with the remaining cheese.
Yes. Here we go.
That is fabulous. That is fabulous. That is fabulous. Okay, that's great. That is so good. So now you may see that you have a couple of tortillas left over. We started with 18. It's good to do extra because you may need some crack or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to cover with foil.
Okay.
I got my oven preheated to 375 degrees, and it's going to go in for 20 minutes with the foil, and then we're going to take the foil off and let it get nice and brown.
Yes.
Okay, it's been 20 minutes. Oh, the smell. I'm just so excited. But we're just getting started, folks. Okay.
Oh, it's already gooey
look at
and
that.
chewy and cheesy and delicious.
Yeah, we already got some cheese. You may get a little cheese stuck. Okay, so now we're going to put this back in for another 20 minutes. It's going to get so golden and so bubbly, and all of that's going to melt, and then it's eating time. Well, no, we're going to let it rest for 5 minutes, and then we're going to let it, and then we're going to eat. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's just a thing of beauty. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I love this casserole so much.
It's great. So
we have it for a few days too.
We do. It does. And it feeds an army. So so we got this out of the oven. It was like molten lava. So obviously we need to let it set for like 5, 10, but it stays warm for quite a while. So I can't wait any longer. I am going to dig in. So get a plate. I'm just going to, and this, it cuts so easily.
Chris, just let them see all that wonderfulness.
Look.
Yeah.
That is what we're talking about.
Yes.
I told you it was ooey gooey and rich and chewy.
All right.
Okay, let me give you a little more.
That's fabulous.
And it's a casserole, so it's meant to be kind of.
And I'll carry my cheese over here too.
Carry your cheese, would you?
Y'all, look at that ooey gooey, cheesy, delicious.
I know, it's.
Oh wow, you guys. And see how that chicken just even shreds more.
I know, it's
and
amazing.
mixes in with that cheese and that sauce. Okay.
All right, go on.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
I gotta go in. Is it just?
Hallelujah. That's you know what? I just
I just went to church.
if there's a basement in the Alamo, they're serving this.
That is so
That
good.
is so good. The cheesy, the chicken, the Ro-Tel in there.
I know. It's got a little bit of kick. It is just heavenly.
This is 1,000% Loon approved.
Yes, I knew it. I'm telling you.
this is
They
so
need
good.
to rename this King Casserole.
Yeah.
It's the king. And you've got to serve this with our authentic refried beans. Watch us make it. It's
and
amazing.
our slow cooker corn-on-the-cob. So good. So
Perfect
good,
side
so
dish.
good.
All right,
Watch
you
it, watch
guys,
it.
we love you.
Yeah.
Make casseroles.
Do it. It's so easy.